I don't like the Soviet Union. I don't trust them. If you've never been to the Soviet Union, don't go. I have been for all of us. The Soviet Union is the worst place I've ever been, and I once spent a weekend in Cleveland, Ohio. The mistake by the lake. The river catches on fire in Cleveland. Russia's tough. But I tell you something, should be proud to be an American when you hear this story. There was a Russian Olympic wrestler who had never been defeated. Never been defeated. Nobody had ever defeated him. He was unbeaten all over the world. The only place he had never wrestled was in the United States. So the State Department arranged a wrestling match, and they brought this Russian wrestler over to the United States to do an exhibition. There was a young boy at the University of Texas, was the NCAA champion. Fine-looking young man. Christian young boy. Mom and Daddy, fine. Earlene and J.W. is their name. I mean, they'd raised this boy right. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, everything like that. I mean, he didn't spit, didn't do nothing. Didn't put on other wrestlers' tights, didn't do nothing like that. And he said, I love my country. I want to bring this man down. And he told his coach, and his coach got a hold of the State Department, and they arranged a wrestling match between the great Russian and the NCAA champion boy at the University of Texas. And he trained for a month. And every day his coach would tell him, said, now son, this wrestler has a hold. It's called the Mongolian Hold. And ain't nobody ever escaped the Mongolian Hold. Don't let him get you in that. Whatever you do, don't let him get you in a Mongolian Hold. They have the match at Texas Stadium in Dallas. 75,000 people there. ABC television. Start the bout, and the coach says one more time, son, don't let him get you in that Mongolian Hold. He ain't out there 4 seconds that Russia got him in the Mongolian Hold. The coach just can't bear it. He just finally turns his back and says, I just can't look at this. All of a sudden he hears this tremendous tumultuous cheer. USA turns around, here's boy, the NCAA champion, the American has the big Russian pin, and the match is over. Cheerleaders go crazy. Folks are singing songs. It's some kind of thing. Later, when it's all over, he took his boy aside and he said, son, I'm proud of you. How did you get out of that Mongolian Hold? He said, well, coach, said he got me in that hole and he twisted me every way they could be. He twisted me so that my eyes was closed, and he had me twisted up like a pretzel. And all of a sudden when I opened my eyes, I saw these 2 large testicles. And I bit them. And that's how I got out of the Mongolian Hold. And the coach said, son, that's great. You adapted. You adapted, that's good. And he said, right, coach, it's amazing how strong you are once you bite yourself on your balls.